Yo, I got something to say.
Hey, say it to my face.
And when I say it, you better listen up then. All right, listen though. We got some things to talk about today. First topic on the list is
Cat back, man? Is Cat back?
Back. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think he is. I don't think he's gonna come back. I think it's over right now. I think that he's trying to come back with something to say, and that's what got him kicked out in the first place. Although I stand with him, I understand what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
But what is the solution? And are you willing to move past this point? All I can see is him coming back and protesting some more. That's all.
Bro, number one, I love what he did originally. I support it. I think his stances have validity.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, up until this point, I think that once you agree to say, all right, I'm going to come work out, bruh, come work out, do your thing. You can make a political stance in a different way later.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But to take the time to change venues and to come back with different demands, and then after you finish your workout, pretty much call everybody out. Like, they didn't just provide a platform. That's like me saying, hey, Frank, come host my event. And then saying, yo, those last few events you did, I wasn't rocking. You know what I'm saying? I gave you a chance to do it, and you ain't here. Bro, like, what are you doing? Like, let's meet in the middle first.
Yeah.
Especially when you got people that are, like, minorities fighting for you, as well as you fighting for yourself. You're obviously in optimal shape to play.
Yeah.
So the reason you was in the NFL was never for that. So we never was trying to see you work out for real. We trying to see if your approach is going to be you're working together with us to make this better. You can't continue to fight the enemy in the same way if the tactics aren't working. If you really want to be in the NFL, you know what I'm saying?
I agree. I just think that, like you said, I think Cat, to me, I don't think he's ready to play. I think he just has more stuff to say. I think you've said it the last couple of years, for 3 years. And the fact that we do have some people who have made progress as of late, I don't think that he needs to go ahead and say. I think he needs to move on from this point. Maybe stand, on the outside, stand for what he believes. And I'm not against it or anything like that.
No.
But if he wants to play, he has to understand that this is the way things going to happen and going to work. Okay,
so there's a time and a place for everything. The workout is not the time for you to call out the owners. If they've already said we're doing this for you, and 25 teams are showing up to a place that you didn't show up on, you can only call people out if they fail to provide their, hold up their end of the bargain. They held up their end of the bargain. If you didn't agree to the terms, y'all could have met in the middle. Or you can go ahead and just do the workout. Come do the workout. Comply to a certain extent. Get your foot in the door. The reason why Jay-Z always gets misconstrued is because he's always thinking 10 steps ahead. You can't be a reactor. Cap pretty much is reacting or acting like a damaged person that doesn't understand what's really going on. If you are conscious of social justice, I feel like you also understand what you're signing up to do. You want to play for these, you're not going to have everything on your own terms and be pampered now. We're going to treat you like a regular NFL player if you allow yourself to be. We're not going to be championing your cause in the way that you're trying to do it. We're not here for it.
Well, definitely if he comes back to the league, because I believe, I'm asking this question after I say this, that he has a chance to possibly come back. But it's going to come back with, okay, if you come back, this is what we want you to do. You don't have to raise your hand and put your hand across your heart, but we do expect you to at least stay in the locker room until after the national anthem. Things like that,
Don't make a scene every time a microphone gets in front of your mouth.
Yeah.
Why would I sign you? Even if I need a quarterback. There was at least 12 teams there he could probably be starting with.
Easy. And I'm going to tell you one. He's going to go into the next subject. But first of all, since you said that, all right, I'm going to ask you a question. If there was a team that you say right now he has to go on this team, they're available right now to get picked up, who would you say?
Where are we at?
Washington.
I would give Washington. I mean, who is Washington's QB right now?
I thought that he was going to come at the beginning of the year in the first place. I was like, man, we need help.
You know, I can name Washington. Who else can I name off the top of my head?
Steelers.
The Steelers definitely need a QB right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We can talk about that.
But that's two teams off the top that we just named where he could fit. But if I'm an owner and I'm black, I don't want an extra every time. It's going to be a big deal after every game. We're going to be talking about you. It's the same thing that reason why I took someone off Melo to get back in the league. Mm-hmm. They thought it was all going to be about him. And so people was trying to stay away. We know he got talent, but we going to chill. With Colin, he pretty much came to the workout, but didn't come. They wanted him to come to where he was at. It's like, you still over here playing games, bro. We giving you a chance that we don't have to give you. I'm not saying say yes, master. I'm saying play chess, not checkers, bro.
Oh, that's good. Bingo. Yeah. I agree with that. Checkmate. It's time to play chess. Yeah. All right. So the next topic is, because we touched onto it, is the whole brawl with the Steelers thing.
Myles Garrett?
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I want to know what you think about the whole situation, what happened, and yeah, just tell me what you saw and what you think.
Crazy. I wish I saw it in real time, but I was seeing it in the news feed and was seeing clips, and I seen how it escalated. Bruh, you're on national television. Mm-hmm. I get that, you're in the heat of the battle. And, hey, man, we all do stuff that's crazy in the heat of the battle. In war, whatever. If he tried to touch my helmet and take it off, and I end up getting his, and now he messed up when he swung with the helmet.
Point blank.
If you're going to swing and he don't have his mask on, at least swing with your fist, bro. Mm-hmm. You're using an object to somebody to his skull. He could die, bro.
That was crazy.
Imagine what that news story would have been like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right now, we're just dealing with, is he going to be suspended for the rest of the year? Or is he going to be suspended? Yo, he almost assaulted. It could have been manslaughter on national TV, bro.
This is true.
If you think about it like that, anything could have happened. When you're that big already and you going to just swipe at him with the helmet, bro. At least throw his helmet and then take yours off if you really want to be about it.
Yeah, and then throw the hands.
But don't have your helmet on still. You're already bigger than him. Now I'm going to swing with my helmet. There's no self-control, bro. You got to do something.
I totally agree with you what you said. But if you look at the video, the quarterback tries to take his helmet off first.
I seen it.
And then while getting up, kicks him in the groin. Mm-hmm. And that's when he grabbed his helmet and snatched his helmet off.
The groin kick is always different. But, bro, you have to have a couple on, bro. You on the football field, man.
Check. This is, okay, because I was like, yo, he got a cup. That's cool. But the quarterback, now I want to give props to the defensive player. He got up there. He said it was out of his character for doing it. He apologized for doing that. Okay,
that was much respect.
What I do not respect is that the quarterback gets up there and said, "I don't stand down from bullies." You kicked him first.
No,
you took the helmet off first.
Yeah,
and so he retaliated, and you try to play. You try to play like he's the bully, but you the one started it. He just finished it. The person who retaliates is the one who usually get caught. And this time, he got caught. But the quarterback, he should get suspended just as well as the defensive player.
Well, see, that's like the kid that keeps playing around. I remember me and my cousin, we used to play around all the time. And he throws something or he might start something, and now I get mad, and now I really want to go. And because I'm bigger than him at the time, you know what I'm saying, I can take him. And then he's in the corner crying. Mm-hmm. Why? Because he started it, and now maybe I took it too far. Maybe he poked me, and then I pushed him against the wall, and now he hits his head, and so the cause of it and the effect is different. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he got to own up, bro. Don't, if dude is going to go up and apologize for his actions, bro, just recognize that you was the one that played a major part in starting the whole thing to begin with.
You started it.
Don't be the victim, bro.
No, and I think that again. And I haven't heard anything from him yet, the quarterback. But I really, that to me, was one thing that I thought that was a coward move. Like you started it,
Yeah, bro.
And I understand the whole helmet thing. That I feel like that was kind of crazy as
that
well.
Was a lot, but people always get. Everybody has their limit, bro, and everybody has their limit. They get pushed to that, and it just snaps. You know what I'm saying? Most of us that have grown up know what their limit is why they try to stay away from situations that put them in that limit. I can say that for myself. I know there's certain places I won't go or certain things that I won't allow to even get to that point, even arguments. We're going to stop it at a certain point because if we get to this point, I don't know what's going to happen because now I'm out of my regular consciousness and I'm just blacking out. Or what they say, like, you seeing red now.
Yeah.
Obviously, he made him see red, bro. He did something. People don't just see red for no reason. Like, we play an aggressive sport, so we know we're going to be hitting each other, bro. But, like...
Dude, you started it. You finished it. My take on it is I don't think neither one of them should be suspended for the rest of the year, but I think they both need to be able to be suspended. I think it's like 3 or 4 players suspended from the whole altercation.
I think so. I didn't see all the details of everybody's. But before we get off of this, I want to say something about quarterbacks in the NFL, man, because quarterbacks can't always be the victim and be the diva. Like, I know y'all the moneymaker, y'all are the most important piece, but y'all can't get away with doing whatever y'all want to do, and then when somebody reacts to y'all, you just pointing the finger like, oh, look, mommy, look what happened. Like, you look real weak right now, bro. Like, you don't feel like because you're the quarterback, you just be able to get away real quick.
Talk stuff. Yeah. On that hand, I'm gonna say something about Cam Newton and players like Cam Newton, where the referees don't call anything. And Cam, in particular, man, he gets beat up, and the referees be like, I'm like, yo, get out of here. Like, if I was Cam, one time he got hit really hard, like really, really bad, and the referee didn't do anything.
I seen it.
I would have snuck the referee. I would have hit him. I would have took that fine. Because at that point, you're supposed to protect me from... Like, and I think the dude came and, like, he put his helmet in his
Listen, I seen the play. Bro, I seen it in real time. I think what the crazy part about that is, like... All right. I'm going to take race out of it for a second because I could easily go to the point where they don't protect black quarterbacks in the same manner they protect white. What I'm going to say is they don't protect athletic quarterbacks the same way because they feel like, oh, well, you could have got away or you could have did this. I think in their mind, they don't process it. Tom Brady and Cam Newton get completely different calls, bro.
Definitely.
Somebody could sniff on his shoestring and he falls and, oh, it's a penalty.
No, they get suspended.
Yo, I've seen Cam, probably the same exact play you was talking about, same game, get rocked. And he got rocked like 3 times nasty, and they didn't call roughing the passer, nothing. Ball's out of his hand already. Like, and he just taking it. People come at him everywhere. His leg, his helmet. Like, they don't call nothing, yo. Just because, I can only be treated as a runner once I pass the line of scrimmage. If I'm back here, I'm still a quarterback. And they'll even protect other quarterbacks when they start running if they're not running quarterbacks. I think that the league and the referees got to get used to, like, quarterbacks becoming more athletic, more minorities running the show, and it's got to be equal playing field, man.
I think this is kind of crazy. If a referee misses a call like that, the referee should get fined.
The referees
if you start getting hit in your pocket, I bet you call the right calls.
Right. I mean, they got... I want to say like $1 million cameras in the NFL flying around the whole joint. Everybody sees what's going on. You can make a bad call, and there's no penalty.
Especially when it results in a player getting hurt.
Yeah. At
that moment, I believe that referee should say, "Hey, you got to eat 2,000. You got to eat."
And that's a fact.
Because I know, honestly, I think referees got to get paid cap $1 million or close.
I would think something, at least something, at least $500,000, at least something to where, like, they don't have to work somewhere else. Yeah. And that if something has to be taken,
they do. That's what they do all year.
You're very important to this league, man.
Yeah. I think that will be an easy solution to be able to fix that. Last thing is, you want to talk about Chris real quick?
Chris. Well, I wish I had more facts on it. I just seen it was weird. One day I was looking at, because I don't look at this show much because I get tired of Nick Wright's voice. But they had this show on FS1. It was him and Chris Carter. Now it's some other dude. It just looks weird. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, Chris Carter got fired out of nowhere. I mean, nobody saw it building up. Like, he just got fired. You know, we normally see, like, on certain shows, somebody took a vacation. We think they, like, got rid of him, but they just took a vacation. Mm-hmm. He got fired, and they're not giving a whole lot of details on it. But it's word talking about, you know, either there's something going on sexually in the office or where, like, women don't feel safe on sexual harassment type stuff. Mm-hmm. But then his side of the camp is saying stuff like, it was a time issue or something with him having another gig with the NFL that was conflicting with them, and then so I don't know.
Personally, I'm gonna end off with this right here. I think Chris Carter's gonna have a job. So you fire him, he's got some job already lined up already. As you said, he has another gig with the NFL. NFL will put him in his position in place for him to do what he needs to do. But I'm going to end off right here. I want to say thank you so much again. Why am I saying thank you? Hey, thank you all for listening to this podcast. If you guys have any questions, we want to hit up every topic that we can. Trending topic, hit us up. Let us know what's up.
Let us know, man.
We are definitely open for that. This is another conversation that we've had. I got something to say.
Hey, man, say it to my face.
And so when I say it, you better listen up there. All right. We really appreciate you guys. We holler at you guys. Peace.
Take it easy.